Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. In the last episode you saw lots of demolition down at the bottom of the garden. There was plenty of digging, turf lifting and levelling out, and that was all so that I could clear out space for the decking. So I got on with getting that built. I managed to get the frame done and all in place, ready for the boards to go on top. So let me show you the progress that I've made since then. This decking project seemed to take absolutely forever. As I had started fitting the boards on top, I realised that quite a few of them were quite badly damaged. There was a few that were warped, some others that had dents in them. So I contacted the company where I'd ordered them from and they actually sent out replacements. So it did take a little bit longer to get this completed than I had hoped. Here you can see I'm building a step to get onto the decking. You can actually buy decking step kits, stair risers, but from when I was looking at them, they tended to have 2 or 3 steps and it was just the one that I needed. So I built my own frame, added the boards on top and then fixed this to the frame of the main decking. That was then covered over with the fascia boards, and then I got on with building a planter to go at the front of the decking next to the step. I was so excited about finally being able to get some colour on the decking. At this point, I think I'd been waiting a week or two to get the colour on there. So I ended up going for a Ronseal decking stain. I think this is colour charcoal, but I will put a link down to it in the description. It did say on the tin that if you were applying this to treated timber that you should use a decking cleaner first, which I didn't. So it did end up taking me quite a few coats to get the coverage that I wanted. I did try a couple of application methods, starting out with the sweeping brush, which I've seen people doing on various videos online and they seem to be able to do a bit of a better job than me. I just found this really messy and it was splashing all over the place, and although it seemed to go on quite well at first, I did feel like I was wasting a lot of the product. So I did a little bit of it with that for a while, but then I actually went with a pasting brush. This was recommended by my neighbour and it was by far my favourite method. It was a lot more comfortable on my hand for doing such a large area as well. I tend to get blisters when I'm using a paintbrush too much, so this was a lot more comfortable, and the bristles are nice and soft as well to get in between the grooves. So that was definitely my favourite application method. So 3 coats later, it had the coverage that I wanted, nice and dark, and it really did match in well with the fence. So then I could get on with doing some planting now that I had the painting out of the way. The lawn being so unlevel was really starting to get to me, so what I decided to do was put some soil down to level it out and then spread over some grass seed. The plan is either at the back end of this year or next year for me to actually pull all of this up and relay it, so I wasn't up for doing it at the moment because I feel like all I've done for the past couple of months is dig in the garden, and I really just want to get to the point where I can enjoy it now. So the grass seed going down is going to be a temporary method. Hopefully it will grow through okay and look alright for the next couple of months, because we are getting into July now, so I've only actually got a couple of months where I can enjoy the garden, so I definitely don't want to be digging up the turf and making it a mess for another couple of months. So I've got the grass seed down, I'm going to keep this watered and hopefully it will start to grow through. I picked up some edging from Home Bargains because by building that lawn up there's lots of soil that's going over the edge into the border, so I painted this in the same colour as the decking stain and then got that laid down. I decided to cut down the overhanging branches from next door's tree because so many bits were falling off onto the decking and I was constantly sweeping it, and I also didn't want it falling on all of my new furniture. I decided to go for the Aplaro from IKEA. It's a modular sofa set. The only trouble with this is the cushions are out of stock absolutely everywhere, so I've only been able to get the seat cushions at the moment and I need to wait for the back cushions to come back in stock. But I'm really happy with this. I am going to stain it a different colour, but this is how everything is looking at the moment, and now all I've got left to do is the fence at the bottom and that back corner. So join me next time to hopefully see this finished off. Thanks very much for watching guys, and I will see you in the next video.